Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Hempy Hour. Our 10th episode of the Hempy Hour. Double digits.
10.
Some people don't make it this long, guys.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 episodes. You
Pat on
know,
the back.
do we ever, never
Pat on the
push.
fucking back.
I'm sorry.
Anyway. Shit, what do you gotta do around
back
here?
on board.
I am one of your hosts, Gina Mama Epps, and my other beautiful co-host.
Lois Carter.
Together.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll never forget.
Together, we are the Hemp Sisters,
Yes.
your favorite Hemp Sisters over at Hemp Sisters Nation.
And reporting live from the beach.
From the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for coming with us today.
Mm-hmm.
Today, who are we talking to, Lo?
Marky B.
Marky B's in the house.
I believe his professional name is Mark Bentcover.
Yes, that is for LinkedIn only.
But
To
today,
us, he's Marky B.
Marky B.
Whoop-de-whoop.
And I think appropriately so, we brought him on for our 10th. He's having a blast in the green room, folks.
He's got a whole little thing going on.
Yes. Well, we brought him on for our 10th because Mark is doing something very special for the Hemp Sisters.
Yes.
And we'll be talking a little bit about that. But let's
Yes.
get Mark off of the sleep.
Get it. Oh, Mark.
Oh, we're coming in. Mark said.
Oh, sorry. Damn gross. I gotta watch these. They're getting really, they're coming alive. Whoa.
They have a hold of you, I see.
Yeah, that's right.
How you doing?
What's up?
Really got a hold of me. Yeah, I'm fine. And yourself?
Good.
Good, thank you.
Mark brought the fun. The fun.
We got the fun.
Oh.
We got the fun. Oh, we got the fun. Oh, by the way, so Chicago Amphitheater, I saw the Atomic Dog tour of Parliament Funkadelic.
Stop it.
I believe,
Yeah.
I don't know because I was in an altered state, but I believe I was the only white guy in the whole place.
Well, sure, but that's
There's
okay.
there's a lot of black
Somebody
guys
has
and
to
white women,
represent sometimes.
and black guys and white women, black women and black, and then me. And I went out by myself because no one wanted to go.
And
I want to
everyone
go
was
see
doing
George
it.
Clinton.
Yeah.
And then like 30 years. Several years later,
Just a few.
I
Was
saw
that
him
at
at
kindergarten,
Bloomington, Illinois, and Bloomington, Illinois is the home of Illinois State University.
Right.
Yeah, been there.
So I don't know if you've ever seen him live, but they do a lot of jams.
I never
so-
seen him. I'm only on videos of lives,
Oh, okay. But they do like the rant, the rip and repeat, kind of like in churches and stuff.
Okay.
So they're doing One Nation Under a Groove.
Nice.
They did like a 20-minute version, and then they go in their next song. And I swear to God, ISU and Bloomington has I don't know what you call it, curfew.
Oh.
And they shut the power off.
Ordinance thing.
They shut the power off on him.
Stop it.
And he goes, I'm never coming back here again. I'm like, I don't blame you.
Illinois killed the funk.
Yeah, I mean, usually you
Yeah.
get famous for those type of things. You know what I'm saying?
It's weird.
Yeah,
But
well-
it was a great concert anyway.
Yes. Well, that is
Fantastic.
Nation Under a Groove.
I know what it feels like to not want, and nobody wants to go to a concert with you.
And I noticed in the background.
Why did you look at Mama Epps for that? Does Mama not get out much?
I'm the
Mama
only
doesn't get out
fan
much.
on the, I don't know, the Northern Hemisphere now. So
Yeah, she goes to concerts for some group called Fish, not even spelled with an F. I don't know what the fuck spelled with an F that is, but I'm like,
Oh man, I almost got into a fight. Over
you
it.
could.
Yeah.
Well, you want to get a peaceful fish fan moving. There you go.
Well, no, because when the dead went away, everybody got into Fish, and so this one guy who's a deadhead. I don't know if you know any deadheads or are one.
Sure.
They're a special breed of people. One of my roommates in college was a deadhead, so I like the Dead, but I have like their studio albums and I got a few of their live albums.
nice.
This guy had like 100. I know there's this thing called cassette. I don't have any examples. He had like 100 cassettes of their concerts of the Dead, like
Yeah.
Wow.
hundreds and hundreds of hours. And they do. It was weird. It was like it's like drugs or something. Lolo. So I have the Monterey Pop.
Yeah.
version
No, it's just
of,
like that.
riding that train out of cocaine. I have that one. Do you have the Sugar Magnolia from?
Yeah.
It's like what the fuck?
That is
It's the same
these are
song.
you called them cassettes, but they're power, cards in the dealings of.
Yeah, but it's pretty wild.
You're
But then
dedicated.
Fish, for some reason, all deadheads went to Fish. after.
Same kind of.
And they're totally different.
You know?
They're totally different. So here's the argument, and Lolo will probably appreciate this. So the Grateful Dead, one of the best things I would like about them, because they're kind of like me, they're a jam band. Yeah, they write songs and they have albums, but that's the reason they could trade tapes like that in concert. Is every version, every time they played a song, they played it different.
Yeah.
Like I saw them with Pigpen. It was one of the best concerts ever. Yeah. And apparently I look like an LSD dealer because, or maybe that's just dead fans are like, hey man, that was really good. It was really good window pane you gave me last time, man. Can you get me some more? I'm like, it's not me. It's not me.
Aww.
Yellow plane, whatever it's called. Yeah, I know.
I wasn't really
talking LSD to Larry, y'all.
Nostalgic. You really lived.
And now I'll never get a job again.
On your back, looking around somewhere.
So anyway, so the argument, they never got. So this guy, we'll call him Mike because that's his name.
I can't wait to use that somewhere.
Fucking Mike.
Oh, Mike, that's his name.
So he got mad at me. As I said, I go, well, so Grateful Dead's one of the best improvisational bands of all time. Yeah. And Fish is not improvisational at all. They're like they play it, note for note. I don't know if you ever seen, did you ever see them when they did like a classic album? Like I saw them, they did Reeling in the Years, note for note. It was just like.
No, and when I got into them, it was more, I think, improvisational, right? Like I've heard the trees are reprised 17 different ways, I maybe over time, but I didn't. My first concert for Fish, and it's the only concert I've ever been to. I was in my mid
ever.
I mean, I've been to
talking
and
only
like
Fish concert or only concert.
No, I mean only major concert. I've been to
really
festivals and stuff like that. No, I know, right?
Girl,
parents let me out of the house.
Lead a shelter to that.
No, but
I went to concerts for like 15 years straight.
Yeah, no.
Now they were not Fish or Grateful Dead, but I did go. There was a lot of dancing.
Right. But I'm
really. I have a notebook. It's like this thick. It's like this thick.
Know.
It's with every concert I ever went to. Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I have ticket stubs from when I was like 13. Yeah. I mean, I loved that shit.
Yeah.
I thought that was the coolest shit ever.
Janet Jackson.
Oh, I seen Janet Jackson 10 times. But Madonna. I saw Madonna. Madonna was my first concert. I was 12.
You guys are amateurs.
Yeah, we're babies.
One of my first concerts was front row center Led Zeppelin, their second show in Chicago. The first show, but it was fate because they had 3 dates in Chicago. First date, Jimmy Page was either stoned or drunk off his ass, so it wasn't very good.
Yeah, too,
the second was still, even though it was my first,
and
maybe that's why, it's the best concert I've ever seen. I love them. And then that's when Robert Plant's son fell out of the window and died or something.
Right.
And so they canceled the tour, so they never even played the third date. But that one day, that was just it was awesome. In fact, in the Illinois Entertainer, they reviewed a band of mine that I was playing in, and this is funny. So they meant this as an insult. So they're like, yeah, bent. They're I can't remember the word they used. Derivative, that's it. Yeah, they're derivative. You can tell who all their heroes are. They play that, and the lead guitarist Mark Bentcover, just plays like Jimmy Page, and he meant that as an insult. And I was like,
"Oh, thank you."
And you're like, "Yeah, let me get
my hero
again. I want to hear this for the rest of my life."
That's awesome.
Yeah, music is subjective, is it not?
Yeah.
So would you say, I mean, we look at your LinkedIn profile, we know what, your job is, but would you say your passion is then music? Because I've never seen you like this on LinkedIn all jazzed up about work as opposed to
music and writing. Music, writing.
Okay.
Acting. I mean, but that's what my about says now, though. It all is about the creative thing. Oh, did I redo it again? I don't remember.
No. Well, it's more like
because I'm looking for a job now again, so I'm trying to go back.
Right. That's why we want to know, what job are you looking for, and what really drives you? We want to know more about you.
No, what really drives me is music. I've been playing.
Okay, that's what it feels like.
Yeah. Should I tell my clarinet story?
I would love any of your stories. This one time in band camp?
Sort of. Yeah. So.
I need to write for this.
I played my first instrument was piano like everybody else, and then the stupid recorder thing, and then I got into clarinet, and I was like first chair in the orchestra, and then the they picked me to play like a solo in the concert, and they picked Flight of the Bumblebee, which is not written for. I know it's not written for clarinet. Yeah, exactly. So I'm practicing, and I'm not going to name the teacher, but you know who you are. He's probably dead now. You know, that was when I was like 6th grade or whatever. And he's like, I go in and he goes, show me what you got. And I'm like, and it's really hard, so I miss a couple notes. He goes, and then he'd accuse me, you're not practicing enough.
Terrible.
Blah blah blah. And then like the probably the 4th time we did that, so it's like maybe less than a week before the concert, he did it again. He goes, you're not practicing enough. And I have impulse control. So I took
oh my God, me too. I
lack of impulse control. I mean. So I took the clarinets like a spare. So here's the reed and the mouthpiece, and I threw it across the room at him. And then I go, I quit. Hey, can you swear on the show?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
You just smoked a bowl.
Oh, okay. I'm like, you fucking asshole. I'm not playing again. I'm out of here. But of course, I got home, and my mom and dad are like,
was that $300?
well, son, we purchased that instrument for you, correct? I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go back and get it. So I gotta squeak back in. I'm like, I'm sorry, Mr. whatever your name is. I carry my thing. Yeah. And then I play guitar.
That come out your ass, thank you.
Yeah.
Gina also tosses things passionately.
Yeah.
With guitars and music. Remember our fire pit adventure?
Oh.
But I did get a beautiful gift out of it. She bought me the most, okay, it's a sad story, but I'll make it quick. I had it, like the first.
You don't have to. I want to know about the Hemp Sisters as much as the Hemp Sisters want to know about me. So tell me about the gift, Lilo. Lay it down.
It was I'm gonna lay it to you in G. All right, so I had a first act guitar. We would sit around, you get shit faced around the fire. I had a friend that we would just make up words as we went and just did stupid shit.
Yeah.
We got a little heavy on the drink that night, I think. And at some point, Gina was stirring the fire with like a hot poker, like a big, I don't know, crowbar. Totally safe. It was a crowbar, I think. Stirring it. We were playing. Something happened. She tossed it like a spear, which is why this story is coming up now. Use the word spear. She tossed it. It literally went right across the yard and I threw the guitar. But she bought me the most beautiful Ibanez quilted patterned guitar. It was ashwood.
And this huge, I'm so sorry, I'm crazy.
Right. That thing lasted me. I have had that guitar since like the early 2000s.
Yeah, 20 years.
20 years until my ex-husband got mad at me once and something
me.
And her.
You did a 2000?
Yeah.
He got mad at us for being friends and broke
apparently, but he did secretly. I didn't know about it for like months.
What? He did secretly. Oh, come on, guy. Have some cojones.
So now it's got no strings, no neck. I had it repaired one time, but it's beyond, repair. Yeah. But now I'm gonna turn it into something in my house. Like I kept the body,
cool.
I kept the body.
It will be displayed somewhere.
I'm gonna turn it into a clock or something, or a shelf even. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I keep on threatening to take over one room and do shadow boxes of all my old concert shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Take over the room. Man cave that. Make it a man cave.
Yeah, like Pink Floyd Animals, and then Yes, Tales of Topographic Ocean, and Led Zeppelin, of course. Yeah, the Stones. That have all those.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool memories to do that with.
Right.
So have you ever been, I know you haven't been to, you only been to one major concert, Fish, but so I went to Animals Tour at Soldier Field. I swear to God. So, not I swear to God, I went to the concert, but the story is true. Absolutely 100% true. So there I am, with my favorite groups, playing one of my favorite albums by them. And they're playing Pigs of 3 different kinds. And they send this giant pig balloon over Soldier Field. Wow. And it goes away from the stage to the end, and then goes back in, and then it goes down behind the stage, and they send another pig up, and they blow it up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, so hold on, though. Apparently, I'm the only one that saw this.
What?
For 20 years, I would be like, da-da-da-da. Oh, you like Pink Floyd? Yeah, I saw the Animal Tour. That was one of my favorite concerts of all time. They're like, oh, at Soldier Field? I'm like, yeah, you were there too? Yeah. And I'm like, remember when they sent the pig up and they exploded? And they're like, no, I don't remember that. And so 20 years later, actually, she's a lot like Lolo. I'm talking to this chick in the bar, and I'm like going, yeah, I almost embarrassed at this time because I think I'm crazy and it didn't really happen. I'm like going, yeah. So it's the Animals tour at like Soldier Field, and then pigs of 3 different kinds. They sent this pig over, and then they sent another pig up, and she's like, and it fucking exploded. I'm like, yes,
My soul
too. It was for real.
This is the universe setting up a soulmate.
Vindicated.
I know. For 20 years, I'm like going, did I fall on my head or something?
Right.
Maybe like I was in the bathroom. That was like the only one conversation.
Right?
Yeah. I'm like, whoa. Anyway, that was a good concert.
That's awesome.
I mean, you think it would make a sound, but it's also a concert. There's probably a lot of competing noise.
Pyrometrics.
Fire. Man. So you're well versed in music, and you are now setting mission to help people
spread their
word through your talents, right? So you've got this talent, taking that word, telling their story, you know.
Find their voice.
Find their
tell
voice.
their story, impact the world. Or the official version is, I help struggling writers. No, I already fucked it up. Hi, this is my purpose in life.
I like Missy.
Replay. Bomb. Hi, my purpose for the first time. You didn't see anything before this.
Nope.
Is I help aspiring writers struggling to finish their novel and find their voice, publish their book, and impact the world.
I love that.
So I'm designing a course around that, and I just submitted my book to the editor, and I was a little disappointed because I'm like, I don't know where I get these ideas in my head, but I'm like, okay, I sent it to the editor, and then like 2 to 4 weeks later, then he's done. He's like going, dude, this is a full length. He didn't say, no, he probably did. Yeah, Joe probably did say, dude. He's like, dude, this is a full length book. It's kind of complex. It's going to take 4 minimum, and then 6 weeks. And then I'm also like, I've published stuff before, but mostly it's self-published. And they're like, and if I go through a publishing house, can I get it out the next month? And he just like looked at me. Are you a moron? He goes, if you go through the big 5, you go through the big 5 publishers, it'll take you till next year. Like it'll be a year. Wow. And I'm like, well, that ain't happening because I need this for my class. I'm trying to do hybrid publishing. So probably
17 different projects by then.
Yeah. So by end of July, my book should be out.
Awesome.
Man. Very cool.
We're going to have you back on. Talk about your book.
Yeah. Then I could be like Poindexter. I'll be wearing a bow tie or something.
Please do.
Yes, it's my book. My book is really good.
Oh, we got laser point.
Yep, sling right. Yep. Oh, yep. Sling.
I love it.
Sling right.
Oh, sorry.
No.
That's one.
Of course, you got to just go with it.
No, it's really hard if you don't have, if you don't have that creative outlet for yourself, for your if you can't get it out and articulate what you're trying to say, not everybody can do that. Right. So having people that can come in your life and listen, because that's the first part, and then convert that into something tangible. It's difficult. But it's not everybody can do that, and that's a really cool thing to have.
Well, and we have personal experience with that. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. You offered to, help us
Your
out.
pimp song is Lolo called.
Yes, it's so cool.
I need like a big velvet hat.
Yeah. See,
I love
Mama Lolo.
Yes. And I think it's important people know. Like, it's not like we go back 20 years and you just know us, so you wrote that song. Like, we're just getting to know each other. We've talked on the phone a little bit. We know from LinkedIn and messages and chit-chatting, but like, you nailed us. And
cool. I mean, that's what I try to do. I did it with Carl. I did it with Carl Sean Watkins and T. Gonzalez too. Yeah, I want to do it in your. It's not me. I mean, it is me that makes it, but I try to do it in your voice because if it's my voice, it's like.
No, then you're.
There's some guy singing about Mama Epps and Lolo. He don't know shit.
No, exactly. And it wasn't. It was personal, and it meant something to us, and it resonated. And my husband's like, "Oh my god," I mean, like, that was really fucking cool. Like, you nailed it.
Yeah, like to pull.
Did you see the?
People that were from Chicago, and then knowing that your experience, your like whatever, and we don't even talk. I said we don't brag about that all the time. I mean, it's just something that you picked up on,
right?
And then
you nailed it.
You looked at all the in between spaces of these one-liner things and said like they're there.
And the vibe, the jazzy, funky Jim Morrison type vibe, like I loved it.
No.
I loved it.
Cool.
We're definitely playing it at the end of this.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you see the intro where I like have people sing like a karaoke kind of? Oh, you didn't watch the intro?
No, what? Did you
I
I
send
sent it to you.
someone singing karaoke?
No, it's like the design, the visual part of it. Like
Oh,
the imagery.
yes,
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now the men.
Yes. Or the ladies.
Right.
Sing it with
I
me.
do karaoke.
Yeah, Lo
Yeah.
loves karaoke. So now we can karaoke our own song.
What's your favorite song? I mean,
This time?
karaoke. Take her.
Well, one I'm really good at would be I do like a Janis Joplin. So
Really?
he is probably one I really like to nail out.
Yeah, she
It
got that like,
requires-
raspy. That she gets that nice little
Did
raspy.
you come on? Come
Well,
on, come on.
I can try, but I always want to like hit her note. You just can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like really not a duplicate voice for her, but
Yeah, yeah, she trashed her. I see.
yeah.
I mean, but
I'll go like that.
I mean, she's one of my favorite because a lot of musicians are all snotty and want to be all technical. It's like, you know what? I used to sight read. I know all the technical stuff, but I kind of let that behind because to me, it's all about the feeling and the flow.
Yeah.
I'm big on the flow,
Yes.
Yeah.
Us too.
No,
and not the flow bee, although I need one right now. Flow bee.
the Floby. It's the second time I heard the word Floby in 2 days, which I haven't heard it for a good decade. Wow.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's the vacuum haircut.
Oh.
It
Yeah,
comes in
it's a Ronco.
blade
Ronco.
set.
No,
The guy
it's either
from-
Ronco or Popeil, but it's the same guy, Ron Popeil.
Yeah.
Did Ronco Popeil.
Wow.
He used to crack me up.
The
He's
flavor.
a pocket fisherman.
Isn't that fair? He was the
Pocket
flavor
fisherman.
guy.
And you said it and forget it. The roaster thing.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
is. There it is. Yeah.
He's a genius. I think he's a multimillionaire from that crap.
Probably.
And then there used to be in malls, there used to be like the what was it called? The made for TV or TV sales or something, where you go in and have all that stuff in there. It was just a shop, and all they had was that TV stuff, and a lot of it was Ronco
Yeah,
and
like a massage.
Popeil, and you're like going, yeah, it was really weird. Yeah.
Are you going back to the Woodfield Mall days? Because that's where you just took me.
Oh man, I'm a mall rat. Yeah, Woodfield. I worked at
Yeah.
Woodfield Theaters. That was my first job. Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, it was like yeah.
I was on the Yorktown side. I'm Yorktown Mall.
I remember Yorktown.
Oak Brook Terrace. Have you heard of it?
A little south of where we were.
Catholic school, etc.
All right. So what if someone needed some help? What if someone needed some of your services? How would they get in touch with you? Or how do you guide them to get some
Either direct message me on LinkedIn or go to my website, eocstudios.com.
Okay.
Studios.
So it's EOC studios.com.
EOC.
Yeah, so EOC stands for, and I always have to flesh this out because there's actually a limited liability company called EOC Studios, but their name is just EOC. For me, EOC stands for Einsteins of Creativity.
Oh,
But my website is EOC Studios. Yeah, but it's kind of messed up because it comes from the quote. You ever heard the quote? So I won't do the punchline yet, but the quote is, if you were a fish who is always trying to climb, yeah, exactly. Who is always trying to climb up a tree, you will be disappointed all your life or feel inferior. I can't remember exactly. So everybody said that was Einstein. And so that's where Einstein's of creativity came from. And then just within the last 10 months, I found out Einstein didn't say it. But I still like the quote and I still like Einstein, so it's staying.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But you see how things can fucking change a life like that, man?
Yeah.
I
mean, my tagline is "Don't be a fish trying to climb up a tree."
I like that analogy.
Right.
I like that.
We all have our talents, and we should live our talents.
Stick with them, right?
Yeah.
Stay in your
Don't try to
lane.
be somebody else.
Right.
Of course, do you know Rob Berry? Yeah. So he was a smart ass. So
Our audit guy.
He's our other guy.
yeah, that other guy, Tag. He's an awesome guy. But it was on on my last show, my show I did yesterday. He was like, I said that quote, and then he goes, "What about flying fish?" I'm like, I go, "You jerk." I'm like, that's not the point. That's not the point. So we all have our specific talents. Live them.
Yeah.
Rob Berry, Shanae threw me in a group 2 days ago that I wasn't supposed to be in till May 1st. And Robert Berry's like, oh, Gina, they'll just let anyone in here, huh?
That was a 21 days video.
Yeah.
That's a great course. I took
Oh,
the last
yeah.
one.
did you take it?
I took the first one, and then I didn't
Okay, I'm taking the
continue.
third one.
I didn't continue because,
Watching.
yeah, I'm trying to save money.
Yeah, no, that's why I was a little. I didn't know if I should do it or not. Same here, but it seems like everyone's pretty happy with it, so I'm gonna.
Oh no, it's awesome! It's awesome.
Okay,
Today's awesome. 21 days video is awesome.
Very cool.
Well, as a person not in that group, it's actually really cool to see all that happening because I know that's happening, and people that aren't in the group don't know that's happening. But to see everybody utilize it, and then watching everybody in that group supporting each other that are utilizing.
Yep.
That's what's really cool.
That's what I mean, that's my outsider intake on it. You know, it seems nice for that.
Ooh, that could be a name of another show. Outsider intake.
Outsider intake.
I like it.
All right, you heard it here first, y'all.
Outsider intake with Lolo Carter.
Once a month, we get live.
Special guest stars.
That's right.
Jump.
I'm an outsider, but from the outside looking in, because no one ever picked me when I was a kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sheena and I don't have a lot of experience with that. We were always pulled lined out, but you know, our dads made it that way.
yeah, right. We're born into it.
We were born in it.
What do you mean?
They're just hardcore athletes, so we're like born into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I got picked
Captain of the dodgeball teams, you know.
Dodgeball. I love
That's
dodgeball.
where we bring love, and
I'm so old we call it bombardment because you could really nail people.
Yeah, back in the day, that's what it was. Now we got a pussification of everything, and so you got to like pat them with a flower on their forehead.
Yeah, I know.
They're out.
the new dodgeball.
Oh my god!
Smacking you with feelings.
If you don't mind, if you could just
smacking you with feelings
side.
today, it's gonna hurt.
Dodge your emotions.
Dodge your emotions.
I mean, back in the day. Dodge your emotions.
Your shirt looks terrible.
My feelings hurt.
Oh wow, it could be like a dissing ball.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna throw a ball. I'm just gonna insult you.
Ow, my heart.
My heart. Oh my god.
Oh god, we're ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah. Where's the board?
Can we
game?
throw
That's
some
what I wanna
random
know.
crazy ass questions at you? We have a bunch of random.
Yeah, you can ask me anything.
If these weren't
Oh
sufficient
my god, he said we could
enough-
ask anything. We might change the question.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Did you like make them up beforehand?
Yeah.
Wow.
But they're going to be programmed.
Oh, rapid fire with Mark Bentcover. I like it.
You were to Bentcover.
Oh, no pressure, Marky B.
You starting?
Sure.
You can start first.
Okay, what do we got?
All right, here we go.
If you could go back to any year, what year would you go back to and why?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mindbender.
It stumped me. Okay, well, no more rapid fire. No, let's see. I'm guessing probably first year of college because,
Oh, nice.
Cool.
and we won't say when that was. It was a long time ago.
In the
Probably
1900s.
before you were born.
Were they calling colleges there, or was that the town square meeting?
Well, it's because my dreams were crushed. I want to be a rock star, and then the rest of my band went to college. And I'm like, what the hell?
This is
So I went to
ridiculous.
college, and I was like Bluto in Animal House. It took me 7 years to get a bachelor's degree.
That's awesome.
It took 7 years because I kept changing my major because I didn't want to go to college.
Sure.
So there I am, and I'm like, going, well, and I was really smart, so I got really good grades. And so when I went to college at the University of Illinois Champaign, wow, almost did a Christopher Walken. And so like when I went to college, yeah, so yeah, I'm Bruce Dickinson. It's that Bruce Dickinson. Hey guys! I put my legs on one. I mean, never mind. That's all it holds that. Yes, that's right. I put my legs on one at a time. Okay.
Both of them.
Anyway, so yeah, I would have gone back to then just because that was my first experience of living away from home, and I just did a lot of experimenting and finding and all kinds of stuff, and it's like, whoa, this is cool. Wow, the world's
Different.
big.
Maybe that's the difference of people that go to college and don't go to college, because we all
That's
do the same
100%.
things. You have protection. I didn't have protection. That's the difference, right?
So you can research this. I'm not going to tell you the year.
Yeah, right.
I'm not going to tell you the year, but you can research this and find out when. When I went to University of Illinois, there was still home rule in Champaign-Urbana. So Champaign drinking age 18.
Yeah.
Urbana drinking age 19. So I could drink legally in college the entire 7 years.
Wow.
That was not a good thing. That was not a good thing.
Now, where I can relate is that in Chicago at 17 going into college, they didn't give a fuck if you had an ID. So you literally walked right into the liquor store, bought, your Mad Dog 2020, and you got your happy ass
that's so
form, and you were faded in 20 minutes.
Mad Dog.
Right on, baby.
Ta-da! Give us your money.
All right.
So did you ever go to it's called a bunch of things like skip and go lightly or garbage can bombardment or whatever. It's when you line a garbage can with a couple of liners and then everybody brings whatever they bring and they dump it in there and that's the booze.
Yeah. A house party. Absolutely.
Yeah. That was I got so drunk on one of that one time. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I remember one of my best friends, Jim, and I were going to go to vinyl record store.
Aww.
And so on Sunday, he comes. I lived in this big house. It used to be a office of a track. It was a really cool house. Anyways, Jim comes and one of my roommates or housemates answers the door and goes, "You know where Mark is?" And I hear this. Apparently, I found my way home, and there's this. I don't know for whatever reason. There's this concrete slab in the backyard, just a big old. Oh. And I slept on that. So I heard my friend Jim, and it's like really hot outside. So they had the windows open. So I heard Jim, and I'm like, "Yeah, Jim Mills, I'm here. Let's go."
He's on the slab.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
This one already. Kind of.
Yeah, we kind of inadvertently did.
Is fleeting.
I'm going to this one then.
Takes control.
Right.
I remember doing the time warp. How long did it take you to get ready? Get ready for what? There's getting ready for work. There's getting ready to go out. There's getting ready to and
pass.
Speaking of
actually, I'm kind of one of those people that I get ready really quick, but then I'm like Steve Martin in The Jerk at the end of The Jerk. So on the way out the door, I'm finding things. It's like, oh.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Can you hear me though?
Oh, you're back. We lost you.
It's not working. I was trying to do Morse code. See?
No, I can't. Yeah, that's what I'm like, his shit's really tripping up. The camera's not on.
Let me see. Should I go out and come back in or something?
You have the link, right? Yeah, click out, click in.
All right, I'll be back, folks, because that was a really amazing story. I know you're hanging on every word and you're waiting. What's happening? He's talking about Steve Martin in The Jerk, and then he touched the camera and it went out. Oy vey. All right, I'll be right back.
Gone.
3 weeks later.
I don't know what's going on with my camera.
All right, we're just gonna carry the fuck on.
Let's carry it on, and then
all right.
Mindful that it might just pick up at some point. Who knows?
Right.
Keep your clothes on, Mark.
Your clothes are off. They're off, Mark. It's on you.
Either way, there's a picture of you with no clothes on going in that square.
I swear to God.
I swear to God.
What's happening?
Right.
Yeah. So the time it takes me to get ready is very short.
Okay.
But then I have ADD and other things, and this is how my sister gave me the nickname as a kid, the turtle. And it's because on the way out, so let's say I'm downstairs in my room or something, and then mom goes, "Oh, come on, let's go." It's like, okay. And then what I was trying to do was a little bit there. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, but hold on, I need my gloves." So I go grab my gloves. Oh, wait, I need my phone. And then I'm away. I'm just like picking all this stuff, just like in The Jerk. All I need is my phone. All I need is this. So I think the problem's on my side, so I got to figure this out. But anyway,
it's ADHD.
I don't have the H part. It seems like I do. I swear.
I'm definitely ADD minus the H as well, because there's a hyper here.
What happens if I do this?
Oh, we lost you completely.
One eternity later.
The last thing
gone.
that Mark
What
said
happens if I
was,
do
"What
this?
happens if I do
Bye."
this?" What have we learned, audience?
Bitch, bye.
You need back. Kind of in the house.
Oh, Mark.
I don't know what happened. I didn't save him when I was
Oh,
going
because
through.
he's doing Morse code again.
Oh, hey, this looks more like
Oh, hey,
me.
Mark.
I'm like, "What's up, Johnny?"
That looks
Five?
more like me.
There you are.
I can see your eyes now. It's better.
Holy,
It's a beautiful thing.
that's some good shit.
Why?
All right, Mark.
Oh, hold on.
We're not done with the
At your
jerk.
leisure. Hey!
All
Thanks
right.
for joining us.
Welcome to the happy hour.
Wow.
Welcome to the happy hour. Minute 42.
So here's for your audience out there. So it's a
Party.
Logitech camera. So when I knocked it, some reason it switched to Logic Capture.
Oh,
So the camera thought it was being used in the Logitech software. So that's why I couldn't come on here. So I had to go in settings and change it and go, hey, no, I want it over here. All right.
I want it over.
Yeah, I talked to my camera. Night
I'd
camera,
also
come on,
just
over
look at all
there.
these talents this man has, people.
Right, look at him go.
Right? Creating problems to solve problems.
That's right.
That's the way you do it.
That's how you do
Yeah, that's a lot of people do that, you know.
Right.
Oh, what happened? I could help you with
I'm
that.
the hero now.
Right.
God.
Yeah, like behind the scenes, they're like,
Yeah.
and then they come in. Wow, what happened here? I think I could help you with that
Right?
for $1 million.
Well, at least we're on the same page. You up?
Yes. What is your least favorite word?
We forgot about the food, though.
Yeah, because it wasn't supposed to be food.
Oh, was it? It was supposed to be word.
Smoke.
Oh, wow. I love
I mean, we
words.
had some technical difficulties.
My least favorite. Yeah, that's true. My least favorite. Oh, yeah. You didn't type it wrong.
Save
It was my machine.
Save your work. Don't save your work. Who's paying attention to
Wow, that's a hard question. I could say my most favorite, but least favorite.
It actually was most.
Oh.
We'll go with this now.
Huh?
It was supposed to be, what is your favorite word?
Okay. I can do both. So least favorite would be
favorite word.
just anything to do with like
lowest.
prejudice or any kind of ism. Anything ending in ism.
I like
And then
that.
my favorite word is actually onomatopoeia because
I
it's
love
so
that.
hard to spell.
Yes.
It's so long, and it's for one of the simplest concepts on the face of the planet. Basically, the word describes a sound. I'm like, come on, onomatopoeia? Why don't you just call it hooba or something? I mean, come on. Because it's like woof, the bark of a dog, the meow of a cat. Those are onomatopoeias. So it's like, well, technically, they're not onomatopoeia. That's because the plural, whatever. See, that's another reason that one.
It's like Mad Max Headroom. Do you use emojis? And if so, what is your favorite one to use?
I do use emojis, but I'm kind of bad at them. But my favorite one is drop the mic.
Nice.
Or rolling rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off.
Nice.
The rolly one with the I like that one.
Cute.
Nice.
Yours is a Terry one?
What is it?
No, what was it? What was Lolo did this? Is that your
Oh,
favorite
it's
one?
like a smiley, you know.
Oh yeah, but it kind of rolls too.
Yeah. I mean, I can't do a cartwheel right now.
Actually,
But I can do it
I'm
later.
a weeble. Remember those? I'm a weeble, but I can't hold down.
Weevils wobble, but they don't
Weevils wobble.
See, we're not as young as you think, Mark.
No, yeah.
Okay,
Would you like to see my penny loafers?
sure. Let's see. Spend. Oh.
How do you like to spend your off time when you're not working, helping other people? Fulfill their
Chilling.
dreams?
I like long legs. I like red
Long
wine.
waxes.
Long legs in nature in the fire. No. So the weird thing is that even though video and music are work, I also love doing them.
Nice.
So like I had so much fun putting together the intro. You might not like it and we can edit it, that's fine, but I had a lot of fun.
No, it was awesome.
No,
we love
we
it.
totally did.
Oh, you saw the intro? I thought you didn't see it yet.
What the fuck did you send us, Mark? I saw what you sent me. What did you send me?
Yeah, we
The
got
intro.
MP4.
Yeah, we saw it.
We saw
Oh, okay. Because last time, it's probably because you were doing this.
Karaoke thing, and I didn't know if it was like, I didn't know if you were karaokeing and I missed it.
We just have a miscommunication.
Okay.
I thought I missed you singing karaoke to our song.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I could do that. That'd be a cool intro.
See?
No, I'm gonna hold you to that one.
Hemp Sisters Nation.
This is Nation. Oh Lord.
And spending with people too. I mean, I like hanging out and getting to know people. But I'm one of those people, like, I don't know how you are at parties. And people don't believe it, but I a lot of my friends, like when I first tell them, they go, oh, that's bullshit. Then I ask them one question, and they go, "Oh, you are that." So I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert, and they always go, "No fucking way, you're not an introvert." It's like, okay, how long you know me? Like Jim. Hey Jim, how long you know me? Probably 30, 40 years. Yeah. So have I ever come up to you and like it's the first time you've seen me that day, and the first words out of my mouth, you're totally lost because you have no freaking idea what I'm talking about, and that's because I had the beginning of the conversation in my head.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing you in the middle of it,
Yeah.
but you weren't part of it, and you're like, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
How did you get to this
So
conclusion?
that's introvert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And
No.
then at part, oh, you are hello, but I did. So at parties, I'd rather spend it with one or two people the whole time,
Yeah.
just chilling. Go, oh, what did you do? And then like have deep conversations, and then. Yeah, because people drain me. Even though I taught like at university for over 20 years, it was draining.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we actually got like to a shorthand. Like when my fiance had come home from jobs that were intensely people in your face, and I come home, and like I'd get in and I'd go 30 minutes. I just give her a number, and that was the amount of time I needed to go into some room and be quiet.
Yeah.
To reset.
Yeah, I feel that. I taught 15 years. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh no. Did we lose Marky B again?
Can we still hear him?
Is it the thought of teaching that did you in?
I think so. Well,
See what the
I
children
think
are
we
like.
only had one more, right? This one.
Where were we at? How do you like this?
I got rid of the concert.
Oh, the Olympic medal.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
All right. We'll get that in at least, I think.
Yeah.
He's here.
There he is.
And we could put him here.
Mark, stop leaving us.
That time I didn't touch
appreciate
anything.
a person that wants to make a grand entrance. You know?
Hey, Mark.
Hi. Oh, well,
Worship me.
in high school Spanish, there's so many marks that I was Micro Cinco. So right now, I'm Marco Tres.
See?
I'm Marco Tres. Hola, ¿cómo está usted?
Yeah, me too.
And then we'll go to German. Willkommen al Hemp Sisters Nation.
See?
Shalom, aloha, shaka.
Buena.
All right,
Bonjour,
let's
buena. Uh-oh.
No pressure. No
You
pressure.
can win an Olympic medal for
If you
anything,
could win,
real or fake.
yes.
What would it be?
Anything.
See how creative you are.
So broad.
So broad.
Yeah. My first thing that came to mind, it was not a serious answer. Synchronized swimming? No.
That's an intensely mechanical.
Do they have something in skiing, like downhill skiing? Like they got freestyle. Oh, I suck, but that would be cool. If we're going to fantasy,
Yeah.
and we do freestyle skiing.
Oh, I
I
like
go
it.
down
You
on
see
that.
yourself getting like real fancy and like.
And then going on the rails and doing a
Oh,
loop.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm amazing in my own head too. I can't do a lot of. I can't do a lot of what I think I can, but in my mind, I'm spectacular. Like
Well,
every day.
Well, athletically, my fiance is better at anything than I am.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
she'll do things like she never snowboarded. So there was a time where we lived really close, like 30 minutes. And I got off work at like 2:30. So I'd come home, we get dressed in our ski clothes, we drive up to Snoqualmie Pass and we just ski. And it was perfect because all the day skiers were leaving and the night skiers weren't there yet. So we got that sweet spot in the middle. We'll just ski the shit out of it, man. And then, but she did like snowboarding because she was way better than me at skiing, and it would be no fun. So she'll do things like that. Yeah. And then like cycling, she's really good at off-roading and all that. So I got one of those bikes that have a little assistance, so that helps me be almost as good as her.
So you can do it.
Nice.
Well,
I love it.
Part of that is just participating in it if you want to.
Yeah.
Making it comfortable to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
Like we are not spring chickens much longer.
Right. What would you do? What Olympic medal would you go for? Lolo and Mama. Oh, turn the tables, turn. We never answered that question.
Cannabis education, gold medal.
Oh yeah, real or fake. So there we go.
And you know what? In that category, I'll take the silver medal for best supporting act. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Every number one needs a good number two. Okay, I'm just saying.
That's true. It's true.
Sorry, I became a 2-year-old there for a second.
Yeah.
I became a 2-year-old. She said number 2.
Oh, that's awesome. Mark, thank you so much for your time today. This has been such a pleasure.
I like when we get to just
chill. We're so laid back and talking to you. It feels like we've known you so much longer than we actually have. And that's just
cool. I like that. I
do too. It's a really nice feeling.
It warms my heart.
Ours too.
I can't even do that. What does that even look? That looks like a liver.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to let our viewers know before
I
we
liver you?
Besides how much you liver us, or agape? You agape us.
Yeah, agape. That's true.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, someone read a post of mine.
And it was me. And
I was like, I commented. I got somebody today.
Yeah, just go to EOC Studios if you need an intro or outro. Let me know. If you need music done, video production, and I love video production. And then, of course, writers. Look out for my course. It's coming up. Should come up next month.
Okay.
So, and I'm gonna have a beta. So it'll be half price for the beta. I think the beta will be about 5 people because I want intense feedback. But the normal class will have a limit of 20. And I'll probably end up, if it's successful, I'll do it like 4 times a year.
I love it.
And then there's after support too. Like once you've done the course, I mean, it's all about, you don't write the book in the course. It's not a writing course.
Okay.
It's more of, because there's millions of those. This is about how you get over writer's block, setting a plan in place, publishing, getting your novel done or nonfiction, getting it out there, shopping it, all that kind of stuff. And you'll practice that like your pitch to agents and stuff. And then when you're done with the class, I'll have a support group and where you support each other. It's like, how you doing? Did you do your 1,000 words today? That kind of thing.
Awesome.
Now with writing, and that is amazing because with writing, there's so many different stages that a writer goes through to get to that final result, and you can have a breakdown of something in any one of those.
Yeah.
It's really cool to segment that out, so it's not like, how do you come up with ideas and where's your inspiration, all the way down to, it's a long, but very cool to segment it out.
Yeah.
There is a targeted spot for that, no doubt.
Yep. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, can you please keep us posted? And when you have that information, let us know so we can share.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Outstanding.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You're going to play the intro or the song?
The what?
Oh, you're going to edit it in?
I got to edit it in because I got to download it still, but it is so happening.
It's how we're ending.
Yeah.
You know what we should do, though? Let them know that our song is coming up.
Yeah, we have a song coming
up. Let them know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said to Lois, you think Mark will bring his guitar?
Oh, yeah, I should have. That'd be a good idea.
So that's for round 2, Mark. We're going to need your guitar and we're going to need to know all about your educational course.
Right. Jen and I'll bring the fire.
Yep. I won't throw anything at the screen.
Yeah. Nope, it's going to burn.
And bring the fun.
And you bring the
fun.
Don't forget that K next time because you want to bring the funk.
We want the funk, too. We want them both. Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you. It's fun. Thanks for rearranging and stuff because,
Of course, anytime. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one, man.
Later.
Bye. Oh, that was so nice. What a great guy.
You can say, man. So cool because
It's
we
nice
have like
when
a,
you
we
can
had.
just talk like that.
No, I think what's the best part is we knew we could kind of do that, but I don't think we knew how far we could take it with him.
No, and you get
Yeah.
those vibes off of people, who's
Yeah.
just, you vibe with, and it's just a conversation and
That's
it
good.
flows, and that's just a nice feeling. And he's a great dude, and we'll make sure you guys have all of his info, and reach out, even if you're not looking to hire him, reach out and talk to him. Make sure you're
Yeah.
connected to him, and just a wealth of information, and a really just genuinely good dude.
Yeah, being around people that are creative, it has that effect to inspire your own, creativity.
Absolutely.
We need both sides of the brain, folks, left and
Right.
right.
So don't be scared to jump out of that box a little bit.
No.
Get out of that box.
That's right, Miss TikTok.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Well, and thank you guys again for joining us on our 10th episode of the Hempy Hour. We hit double
Yeah.
digits. We're so proud.
We really are. Congratulations.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
So whether you are watching or listening, we appreciate you and your time, and we hope you have an amazing evening.
Have an amazing night.
One love.
Welcome to Hemp Sisters Nation, where you don't need a reservation. I said, Mama, hello, stand with open arms. Here to warn you with a one more time. Yeah, one more time, baby. Welcome to the nation. I said, welcome